Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm gonna play a little bit of Crashlands 2 again. I haven't played the game in quite a couple of months, maybe 2 months at least, I would say. But yeah, today I'm gonna play it again. There was a update or two that I see over the past little while that I haven't played the game. So they apparently changed a couple of things, like the overworld they changed a little bit, and a couple of other things to do with the skills. I think they also added a couple new pets, or at least monsters in the game, since the pets are actually monsters that you can tame and stuff like that. So anyway, we're gonna play the game again a little bit. Like I say, I haven't played it in maybe a month or more. And yeah, the developers, obviously, as I said in my previous couple live streams as well, the developers were nice enough to send me a key for the game as well. I did already do my full review of the game. So that review is on my channel, and then I also did a bunch of other live streams as well, if you want to check that out as well. I've literally been playing since the beginning and live streaming since the beginning, my entire playthrough. So if you want to watch my entire 20 hours or more since the beginning, then all of those videos are available on my channel. Don't panic, a few items you placed via build mode have been return to your inventory because the world has changed since you last played. Okay, so apparently somewhere where I built, the world changed. I actually saw in the patch notes that I just mentioned that they said that there's a little bit of changes that were done to the overworld. So if we look over here, they basically showed, this is where my base is, they showed that they added a bunch of extra map over here. Basically, one of my complaints from my review, when I reviewed the game, was that there's way too much water, and the game is actually quite linear at the beginning, because, like, for instance, if you want to go from year to year, you have to go through year, and there's like a blockage over here, for instance, so you can't just directly go there, you know. So it makes the game very, very linear. The game is far more linear than Crashlands 1 is, and that was one of my complaints of this game, and that is why in my review I said that in my opinion Crashlands 1 is simply a better game than Crashlands 2. Now it's not to say that Crashlands 2 isn't a good game, it's just not as good as Crashlands 1. So that was one of my complaints. But anyway, it's nice to see that they filled in a bunch of the water, because there was a lot of water over here. You can actually see over here, I definitely think this is a section that they filled in, because I would have gone here if I could have gone here. So this is probably a section where they added extra land. Probably over here as well they added some extra land. Any of the places that are black, I definitely would have gone, since this is the starting area. This entire area is the starting area, and then this is the secondary area, and then now I've basically already made it into the third act, the third area of the game, even though the game technically doesn't have acts, but you know what I mean. So anyway, this is where we stopped last time, and we're gonna do this quest now. I think, is this a main quest? What quest is this exactly? A ring of trials. It's not even being showed over here, so I'm not sure what quest this is. It's not even showed over here. But anyway, I also want to observe Pt5 attacking Shmoo. Okay, so we need to do that one still. Then our Bumblebore will be able to evolve. Since we're currently we have a level 2 Bumblebore. And then yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I need to remember. How do we heal? Where's the healing? X. Okay, so healing is X. I need to remember all of the controls again because I haven't played in more than a month. So dodging. Okay, so that's dodging. Our tools, we don't really care about the tools too much. Those are, yeah, my ability I use sometimes. That one over there. What does that one do? Oh, that gives me static, okay. And then this is my actual weapon that I actually attack with. This one is the harvesting tool. You see, all of these things I forgot since the last time that I played. Okay, but we should be fine. We should be able to learn the game again, basically. From the start again. Okay, so we're probably gonna fight something over here. I wonder what that is over there. Like that thing over there is new. Does that show enemies around you, or what exactly does that show? I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, I'm also using a new microphone right now. My old headset actually broke. And I did order a new headset, which should be here in a couple of days. But for right now, if the sound sounds a little bit different, that's because I'm using one of my old microphones, which I haven't used in more than a year. But it should still work perfectly fine. It's just in case you're wondering why my sound might sound a little bit different from previously. Okay, so we talk to these guys. We have to do something here. I'm not sure what exactly. Ring of Trials. When I go to my quests, I don't see anything regarding Ring of Trials. Is this the one? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember. So over here, unfortunately, this quest is a little bit buggy. You have to go stand over there, and then there will be a explosive thing in there, and then you have to basically take the explosive to the face, which I didn't do. So now I'm forced to basically respawn and wait for this thing to respawn again. So we can't continue here right now. We basically have to come back once that thing is respawned, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. Because it just really, there's no reason for it to be like that. It just delays the game even further, forcing the player to come back later. But anyway, that's life, I guess. I also have to remember all of the attack patterns again, because all of these different monsters have different attack patterns in the game. That's a large part of the game, in that you have to learn the attack patterns. If you don't know the attack patterns, then you're not going to have a good time in the game. Yeah, you guys can attack each other. This bumble boar that I have right now, the ability is very powerful. That's why I chose to use the bumble boar instead of my previous creature that I had. The bumble boar is quite powerful. I'm just screwing around a little bit right now, just trying to find my feet again with the controls and all of that. In case you're wondering why. I'm just running around harvesting stuff, basically. Let's see if this thing has respawned yet. Ah, it has respawned. So now I just take this thing to the face. It hurts quite a bit, but it's not the end of the world. That should complete my quest. Spore spreader. And let's see, do I have to craft that? I probably will have to craft that. I don't see it there. So do we have to teleport back, or can I just go over here and do the quest? Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do that right now. Construct a spore spreader and implant spores into creatures across the husk. Oh, okay, so I first have to do that shit. Okay, well that means we need to go back and then build it. There's a gem over there, which I missed previously. But let's first do the construction. I have enough to do the spore spreader. So its ability deals damage. Enemies who are in the cloud for its full duration become poisoned. What's the duration? 2 seconds. Then I guess I need to equip the spore spreader as well. So, Wurgles, Bumbleborsh and Shmoo. Can't remember exactly what those are, so we're just basically going to infect everyone that we see. Yeah, that stone definitely wasn't here before. Strange that it doesn't show the area anymore. It used to show the area when you have a tool like this or a tool like this. It shows you the area. Now it doesn't show you the area anymore. So for some reason they removed the ability for you to see where the area is of the thing that you're gonna throw. Which is a quality of life feature, which was actually pretty useful. I'm not sure where all of these Shmoo and all of the other stuff will be. We can just basically see if we can get that gem over there. Even though I don't have a huge amount of use anymore for gems anymore. My skills are pretty much done. You can see I'm basically almost done. I think I need how many more? 3 more. I can actually get that one. We can go for the crit multiplier, that's fine. I don't like the fact that those guys don't give any loot. The robot dudes don't give any loot at all. Which is pretty stupid. I think those guys are guys that I need to poison. Should I poison them or not? Can't really see. Okay, now I could poison them. Okay, do I have any quest progress? Okay, bumbleboars are done. I need 3 wurgles and then 5 shmoo. Shmoo are the bat looking things. That's pretty stupid that the compendium isn't retroactive. Because as I already have like 25 hours in the game, now I don't even get any benefit from the previous stuff. So if I want to actually progress in the compendium, then that basically means I have to go back over a year to the beginning of the game, do a whole bunch of stuff there, kill enemies, destroy resources, all of those kinds of things in order to fill up my compendium and then gradually work through the game. I just think that's stupid, you know? There must have been some way how they could have made it retroactive, but anyway. Okay, so we have those. We need wurgles and shmoo. You can just go here to the bottom right. So we haven't been over here yet, but we actually need to go over there to the right. I think that's a wurgle. And that one is infected. pretty stupid that it has to stand inside the poison for like that long. It literally has to stand inside the poison for the full duration. That's pretty stupid. Are we done with that one? Yes, okay, now we just need Shmoo. Shmoo are the bats. I'm not even sure if you can get over there. Okay, you can. Okay, now we need Shmoo. We should be able to find a couple over here, I think. Hey, what am I supposed to do now?
Limit me so calm. Didn't you meet some? Limit me so calm. Didn't you meet some? Whoa. We lived him.
I must get quests and then do the quests before I can move on with this quest. And then I can bring this guy over here. Why the hell would he walk all the way around if I already was standing next to him? Shushma, what? What's a Shushma? Is it the bats? It might be the bats, I'm not sure. I still don't like the fact that they only limit you to having 4 usable items and then 4 cooldown items, because like this net can only catch a certain type of critter and this one as well, so you basically always have to have these on your bar, and then obviously you always have to have this on your bar for chopping wood, always have this for chopping rocks, and then already you can't equip this now, for instance. And then also there's some situations where you want to capture some stuff like this. You can do the spores and the sun sap, but you don't have space for it. So it's really stupid. In my opinion, you need at least 6 spaces, but they only give you 4 spaces. So it's pretty stupid that they limit the amount of spaces which you can have on your bar to only 4. 4 is definitely not enough. That was also one of my criticisms, that unfortunately they still haven't fixed. I don't know if they will ever fix it. Probably not. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So a stunned Shumumas. I'm not even sure what a Shmumas is. Is it the big shmoose? It might be the big shmoose. Is there a way to see? This one. Is it that one? It might be the big purple ones. Okay, so I have to capture the big purple ones by stunning them. So you stun them and then you use the R tool. Can't be too difficult. Basically you just have to get them close to a jellyfish. The jellyfish can stun them pretty easily. Like these ones. Oh, this is actually maybe a place where we will get some of the shmoos. So you have to stun them and then immediately use R. So those ones can stun. Okay, I did get one there. So 1 down, 3 to go. So it's not too difficult. It's just a little bit situational. Okay, that one didn't work. Okay, that one didn't work either. Okay, I got another one there. I think I got another one there. I'm not seeing any jellyfish. I got one there. Place is very dangerous. There's a lot of very high level enemies in this area. Those snails are pretty difficult. They can be. They're very rare. You only get them in like 2 places in the entire game that I know of so far. And then these resources as well are pretty rare. This is a very good place. Shmoo Gully. I need to remember this place. Shmoo Gully. There's a teleporter, but the teleporter doesn't seem to want to function. So there we go. That shit is dangerous. If that guy hits you, it's not good. Ouch. Ouchies. These fuckers don't play around. Gully is actually a very large place. I thought it would be much smaller. That's what she said. We can actually go back and then upgrade our pet. Our pet should be able to go to level 3 evolution now, which will be nice. Now it should do some damage. Dealing critical damage to an enemy will increase the damage of your next critical hits for a short duration. 30% essentially. Flammable combustible mucus amplifies the heat from your flames. No, that's stupid. We'll definitely go for that one. Yeah, that should be pretty good. I think this bumble boar should be pretty powerful because already the previous evolution was pretty powerful. And we get new weapons, and we get a new pickaxe. There we get a whole bunch of new stuff. Looks like we maybe get new armor or something. And we get a new pickaxe. Even though our current one works perfectly fine. But it can't hurt to have a stronger pickaxe. Is this stronger than my current armor? I don't think it can be. One 172 gloves. It actually is stronger. So I gain some pet damage, little bit of health. I lose some crit multiplier, but it's not the end of the world. Then I've got a couple of quests for these guys. Okay, I'm busy with that. Oh, garden. Wants new. Comfort. The Biodoom and Spicy Cabinet are in my room. Biodoom, Spicy Cabinet. Okay, that's the Biodoom. Spicy Cabinet. Now, how the hell must I know what the Spicy Cabinet is? Because they don't actually tell you. You see, they don't actually show the name of the bloody thing. So how am I supposed to know what the Spicy Cabinet is? Maybe have a look over here to see if I can see something named Spicy Cabinet, but otherwise than that, unfortunately, it's really difficult to find a specific item in this game. There's no search function. And the tables, you can only craft the tables once, the working tables. So you can't even see what you've crafted. I might be this one, I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yes, that's a Spicy Cabinet, okay. So if you take this one and put it over there, and then you're happy. Yes, and then we have two tables in our lab that are far enough apart. Two tables. Not sure what qualifies as a table even. Because it just says furniture. Oh, there it says table. Okay, that should make you happy. Nope. So apparently that's not far enough apart. There we go. Or not. I really don't like this, where you have to research this thing before you can actually get the pigment stone from those things, because I've already destroyed a lot of these ones, of these amandant tufts. I've destroyed a lot of them, but you literally cannot get this loot until you've done this research. It's a really stupid mechanic in the game. Really, really idiotic. How are you still not happy? Far enough apart for solo projects. One table is over here, another table is over here. Unless you want me to remove, like, this table, for instance. Ah, there we go, okay. That's pretty stupid, but okay. Doesn't make sense. As long as you're happy. So I need to farm a lot of those ones in order to get these electroplates, and then obviously the electroplates are going to be pretty important for a lot of my new gear, like the next level of gear, and this as well. You need to get this from Shmumas, which is only the big Shmumas that drop them, and then these, the pupas. And then these, the amandant tufts. But I've gotten a lot new trinkets and weapons and stuff like that. Once we get this one, then we will have a new weapon. So this one does 214, and my current one does 188, so it's a little bit more than 10% more powerful. So that's pretty nice. Wow, this one is significantly less powerful. Why would you even use this one versus this one? The cast speed is 0.4. Electric damage is 40 versus 188. Like, that's so stupid. Why is this so hilariously weak? There's a massive difference in damage between these two, and I don't understand why. It's not even half as powerful. Otherwise than that, the benefits are exactly the same. It's literally just the damage that is really, really shitty. I don't understand why that is, but anyway. We also have this thing now. But this one does poison. So you would hit an enemy and then basically run around so that the poison will take effect. I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe eventually when we get more poison gear or something like that, but for right now, I definitely think our electric damage, because I have 4 electric sets, is very good. I like the electric set, but we can go to like bleeding if you want to. I have bleeding gear and bleeding trinkets over here. You can see all of these are bleeding trinkets. So we can go over to bleeding if we want. Fire also seems pretty good. There's a couple good fire abilities. It's just the fire weapon is this one over here, and as you can see, the cast speed is much slower. It's about 50% slower because the cast speed on this one is 0.4, this one is 0.55, so it's about half as slow or half as fast. And then the damage is combined about 90. It's not even, no, it's a little bit more than 90. It's like 106 basically, whereas this one is 188. So once again, it attacks slower and it does less damage, and it does have a chance to burn the enemy, whereas this one doesn't have a chance to burn the enemy, but this one can shock. So it's just so much better because the shocking damage is so much better. I'd rather go with instant damage, like with the shocking, where it does an instant amount of damage, versus this one which does damage over time, or this one that does damage over time. This one is nice amount of damage, but the cast speed once again is about 50% as fast as my current one. This one also a lot less damage, and then it does inflict bleeding, but once again, why would you want bleeding if you can have instant damage? But yeah, we will see. Maybe eventually we will swap over to one of the other sets, you know, poison or fire or anything like that. There's another thing that we will get from the adamant tuft that we don't get from the adamant tuft right now, which is really stupid. I wish they would remove that mechanic from the game. And then here we just need that, so we can craft that once. Actually, once more. Okay, and then we need some more of these, which we get from the pupas, and then these ones also that we get from the pupas. And then we will have a more powerful melee weapon. And that's not bad. But honestly, I just wanted to play today a little bit, just to dip my toes back into the game a little bit. It's nice that they added more places, even though it's more of the same, you know. They just basically made the movement more open world, less linear, because like I said, the game is actually very linear. If you compare it to Crashlands 1, Crashlands 1 was open world, like completely open world, whereas this game is really linear compared to that, because there's various places like over here where you literally can only go through there, and until you've done a certain quest, for instance, then you literally can't go through there. There's various other places as well where that happens. So especially over here you have to defeat this boss over here in order to go through here to Act 2. This is basically Act 2, this is basically Act 1. So the game is just very linear compared to the first game, which I don't like, but at least, like I say, they did add more places to the game, like over here and obviously over there. probably over there as well. A couple of places where you can see that the game has been expanded, probably over there as well. So it's nice that they're getting rid of a lot of the water. You can see that over here they haven't done it yet, because here are huge pieces of water where nothing is going on. Look at that. All of that is water. All of that is water. All of that is water. Just huge pieces of water, which is really unnecessary. But it's nice that they're getting rid of the water, making the game systematically more open world. And then they did add more pets. I think they said in the patch notes. They also added new trinkets. I think we definitely crafted a couple of the trinkets. I don't remember a lot of these trinkets, so that will open up more build varieties and stuff like that. They also said that they changed the way that scaling works in the game. So previously, scaling simply worked on the level of the specific item that you have equipped right now. So if you have, for instance, this electric thing, it does a shitload of damage, but if you want to go to a bleeding build, but you don't have the highest level of bleeding build weapon crafted currently, then you would do a lot less damage. But now they did it so that all of your gear basically scales off of the highest crafted level item that you have. So that all of your other gear scales off of that. So that's nice. It makes it so that you can use a quote-unquote weaker item, but it would still be viable. So that's nice, because a lot of the game right now depends on you using the most powerful weapon or the highest level weapon. But with the scaling, it allows you to use a technically lower level weapon, but it should still be able to keep up with the higher level weapons, even though you don't have that specific higher level weapon. So that's nice. A couple of nice quality of life things that they added. It's stupid that they removed the ability to see where your item is going to land and the area of effect. Previously it would show you the area of effect. Now it's not even doing that anymore. So yeah, they added a couple of quality of life features, but they also removed a couple of quality of life features, which I don't think is good. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to check the game out quickly. I'm still not done with the game, obviously. So yeah, I'm about, I don't know, 30 hours into the game right now, and we will continue from here. Basically over there we now reached this village over here, the Barry village, and we have to do a whole bunch of quests that we got in the Barry village. Until we've done all of the quests, then we can talk to Barry, and then Barry will whatever let us through or whatever to the next part of the map, which is probably over there to the top, because you can see we can still go a lot upwards. So the map, there's still a lot left of the map if you go upwards. Not so much here to the right side. You can see we're already basically over here to the side. But yeah, we can still go down a little bit, and then to the left there's a lot of stuff to the left. There's a lot of open space to the left, and then to the top also, obviously. So there's still a lot left in the game. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm done for today. I just wanted to dip my toes back into the game. I will definitely play the game some more. There's a couple of games that I received in the past week or so that I definitely want to play. One or two of them isn't even available on Steam right now, so probably tomorrow or so I will play those, because I want to play those obviously as soon as I can, before they are actually released on Steam and stuff like that. We also get new armor over here, which will help us a little bit. But yeah, I think that is it for today. I will definitely play the game more in the future, since I don't even think are halfway through the game yet. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. The link to the game is in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time.